Hala, a ver. No me acuerdo, ¿hemos visto algún periódico?
Today's headline is Extra! Lighthouse sabotage brings Port Arthur to a standstill.
Es verdad
Only
que
there was
habrá...
some way I could break it open.
Vale, ¿qué habrá sido del...? Es verdad, ¿cuál es la movida esta del faro? Del faro o... Fantástico. No has hecho mucho ruido, no te preocupes.
It's a whole bunch of newspapers. It's a whole bunch of newspapers.
¿No se puede leer?
It's empty.
Vale. Y aquí tampoco había nada más que mirar en la cabina, ¿verdad? Ninguna moneda o...
I'm pretty sure the jail is over that way. I'm not going any closer.
Vale. Vale, aquí no hay nada que digas Bob, salvo esto. Te llama la atención. Y ningún sitio para coger monedicas, ni usar el pico, ni nada. Vale. Pues nos vamos para aquí. Vale.
Looks like an electric junction box.
La podemos
This
reventar.
pickaxe is my new best friend.
Pero ¿con qué propósito? A ver si se puede hacer. Sí se puede, pero
There's a
¿con qué
couple of
propósito?
thick power cables in there.
Bueno, supongo que el propósito es dejarlo sin luz, de alguna forma. Por alguna razón, ¿verdad?
Can't rip the wires out with my bare hands. Maybe it's for the better. I'd probably electrocute myself.
Y tampoco tiene un propósito de momento,
It's a
amigo.
movie theater named Cinema Rex. It looks like it's closed right now, though. Maybe it opens later in the evening.
Seguro que sí. Vale. Un hotel. Cine.
Hey, the whole facade looks like one of those funny storybook animals. Elephants, I think they're called.
Vale, algo más que mirar por aquí.
I better lay low until I get some new clothes.
Sí, no me van a dejar hablar hasta que encuentre algo de ropa, ¿no? ¡Oh! ¡Pico! Este es el barco en el que hemos venido, ¿verdad?
This must be the train station that connects Port Arthur to St. Armando. The sign on the door says, all railway services cancelled until further notice. Unauthorized access will be punished to the full extent of the law.
Joder. Se dice pronto, ¿eh? Vale, aquí hay una salida.
It's Biko, the ship that brought us here. Looks like it's empty.
¿Y no podemos pasar? A lo mejor aquí hay ropa, ¿no? Esto debe ser el faro. Boicoteado. ¿Qué hacemos? Pito, pito.
So, when's you figure the shipment's gonna start coming in again, Mo?
I don't know, Vince. Looks like the blackout ain't going away.
Don't look like it. So how are we gonna push our goods when there ain't no ships around?
Beats me, Vince. If I knew, I wouldn't be standing here freezing, staring at your mug all day.
Hey, Mo, look at that.
Ah.
Hey, nice pajamas, kid.
Looks like this fella's on vacation from the slammer. Don't you reckon, Mo?
Sure does, Vince. Hey, kid, maybe you should slip into some new clothes, huh?
No
I
tengo.
don't figure you're gonna last long in them stripes.
Yeah, that's my problem. You guys don't happen to have some clothes I could borrow?
Kid, you've come to the right place. It just so happens that I, Honest Mo,
Uh-huh.
and my associate here, Trusty Vince,
Uh-huh.
have a whole crate of clothes we'd love for you to purchase. Finest stuff, prime Armandan leather.
Yeah, real leather. Fancy pricey goods.
$500 and the crate is yours.
A whole crate of clothes?
We deal in bulk, all right? It's a steal, kid.
Yeah, $500, you get the whole crate.
I don't have any money. Maybe I could just borrow them, eh?
Listen, kid, we've got our own troubles, all right? This whole business with the lighthouse is killing us. We need some dough so we can get off the street. We're freezing our kneecaps off out here.
Ya. Tenemos combustible, ¿verdad? Y una forma de prenderlo. Me hacen gracia los nombres Moe y Beans. Qué nombres demaciosos total, ¿eh?
Hey, it's a crate full of Fatitos XXL.
Fatitos.
My favorite nacho brand. Can I have some?
These things are banned. We can't push them. Go ahead and grab a bag, kid. We're sick of them. Haven't eaten anything else for a week.
Wow, thanks! Oh
Nice.
boy, I remember these calorie bombs from Kingsport Bay. They turned keto from slim to chubby in just one summer.
Qué bueno.
It's a bag of Fatitos XXL nachos. The
Fatitos
bag says, New and
XXL.
improved formula. 50% extra health to fat efficiency.
Ay, qué horror.
Hey, find your own trash can.
Yeah, this one's our favorite. You gotta respect that.
Yeah, tranquilos, ya verás, esto os va a gustar. No os preocupéis.
Let's fire this up.
Hey, what do you think you're doing?
Hey, that ain't so
calentito.
dumb.
Oh gosh, that feels good. I can feel my fingers again.
Ah, nice going, kid.
No problemo.
Hey, Mo, how come we never thought of that?
Bueno, vuestra mente está en otra cosa. Y ya está.
How's it going, fellas?
Doing great now with the fire. Thanks, kid.
¿Sabéis cómo me podréis agradecer?
About those clothes.
Yeah?
Please, can I borrow some clothes?
What do you say, Mo? The guy helped us with the fire.
Sure, kid. We owe you one. See that big pile of crates? It's in there somewhere. A small wooden one.
Ah, qué maravilla. Por fin, algo de ropa. Algo de suerte. Bueno, a ver qué tal es la ropa, también te digo. Bueno.
Well, would you look at that?
Looking sharp, kid. Looks like you're ready for the town.
Thanks, fellas.
Forget about it.
We people getting in trouble with the law. We gotta stick together, you hear?
Pues sí. Vale, esto, la información que nos da de los nachos es que tienen mucha grasa,
It's a
¿verdad?
bag of Fatitos XXL nachos. The bag says, new and improved formula. 50% extra health to fat efficiency.
Me hace mucha gracia que se llamen Fatitos. Gorditos XXL. Qué maravilla. Fatitos es mi marca favorita a partir de ahora. Vale, ¿qué más me
Doing
decís?
great now with the fire. Thanks, kid.
Vale, ¿qué estás haciendo aquí? Ya me lo han dicho, pero si les preguntamos a lo mejor nos dan más información.
I'm looking for a lady who arrived in port this night.
Ah, you one of the fellas who came in on the Pico, ain't ya?
Yeah, I knew I'd seen that mug before. Man, you was fast getting busted, wasn't you? What happened to the lady?
That's what I'm trying to find out.
Oat. El acento es maravilloso, tío.
What
Me
you guys
encanta.
doing here?
We work the docks, kid. When the shipments come in, we load, unload, bargain, swap, trade, fiddle, do the Jimmy, run the books, and then wait for the next shipment to come in. It's been a dead beat the past week, though.
Yeah, ain't no ships coming or going ever since the lighthouse stopped.
Y es verdad que hay gente que se dedica a eso, tío. En los puertos comerciales, ya sea aéreos, marítimos o terrestres, siempre hay gente, hay un grupo de personas como estas que se dedican a comerciar, pero no trabajan para nadie, son ellos, son sus propios jefes, compran, venden más barato, compran, hacen trueques, hacen intercambios. No, es claro, yo como vivo ajeno a todo eso, para mí me resulta súper extraño, pero eso mola, no sé.
Nice hats.
They're not just hats, kid. They're union membership hats. We had to pay off all sorts of fellas to get these.
Muy bien. ¿Tenéis sombreros especiales del
You
sindicato?
guys have special union hats?
Sure. Show up at the Mistfront without one and you're gonna go to bed on an empty stomach. It's a great big racket and we're at the bottom of it. The fellas who run the union, the cops, and the mob. They're all making a mint while we're down here busting our noodles.
Me hace mucha gracia lo de making a mint.
You guys gotta fight the oppression! Fire upon them exploiters!
Hey, we'd squeal like a pair of stoolie rats on eel fumes if only there was someone to rat to. But there just ain't. The coppers are just as crooked as the union and the mob here in Port Archu. When they're all in bed with one another, there ain't much we little folk can do.
Ain't it the truth, Mo? The powers that be gotta crumble and fall before we'll see any change down here, kid.
Maravilloso. ¡Comunismo! ¡Comunistas! Entonces, ¿quién manda
So
aquí?
who's calling the shots?
Oh, it's a bleeding mess, ain't it, Vince?
It's all spaghetti, Mo. The union's run by the mob and the mob's fed by the people on top.
Yeah, and the chief of police and the mayor want to pretend they're top brass.
But there's no fooling us. We ain't no palookas.
They're controlled by hotshots from topside, just like anyone else important here in Port Archu.
Vale, muchísimas gracias por la ayuda, ha sido muy valiosa. La verdad es que este par de vendedores ambulantes, este par de empresarios nos ha abierto bastantes puertas. A ver.
It's an old lighthouse. It's an old lighthouse.
Qué aliento, colega. Me resulta curiosísimo que no haya agua, que sean
Hello?
niebla.
Who's there? Are you here to deliver the repairs?
¿Qué
Yes,
reparaciones?
for what?
Bollards! I've been expecting that shipment for more than a week now. Morton's my name. I'm the lighthouse keeper.
The name's Buana. I'm new in town.
Ain't no mistaking that. Always glad to have visitors. Make yourself right at home, son.
Muy bien. ¿Puedo subir? ¿Me vas a dejar subir? ¿Qué tenemos aquí? Qué chulo, ¿eh? A ver.
I've got them. They're here on Main Street at Local Lonnie's Used Mattress Kingdom. Go over here now and grab them while they're still here. What are you waiting for? Go get them now while the offer stands. It's a bargain. I've got them.
Vale. Vamos a necesitar hacer esto, ¿verdad? En algún momento. Vale, porque además esto los manda a la calle donde estábamos, donde estaba la chica esa hablando con nosotros por una ventana. Y está la cabina de teléfonos. Vale. Y aquí, como puedes enviar esto a una frecuencia. Ok. Vale. ¡Oh! ¡Dios! ¡Temazo! ¿Cómo me gusta esto, tío? ¡Wow! ¡Cómo mola! ¡Dios! ¡Qué chulo! ¿Vale?
And this reel is all rusty. It needs to be greased up if it's ever gonna work again. It's an old pulley. I guess it's been used for hoisting things up and down the lighthouse tower.
¿Es el problema? ¿Cuál
Man,
es?
This lamp is smashed beyond repair. I gotta find a replacement.
A ver. Vamos a hablar con Papai.
Hey, way, it's a little miniature ship. How did you build all those tiny little details?
Oh, that was easy. Rounding up the crew was the hard part.
Hi.
That there is a model of the old Mistraker.
The Mistraker?
'Tis an old sailor's tale. The legend of the old Mistraker. She was a proud vessel, could bend the mightiest eels to her will. The captain of the ship was as mad as they come. He was out to catch the biggest eels of them all, the Hungries.
What happened to it?
The Hungries tore the crew to shreds and left nothing but a ghost ship drifting in the fog.
Qué miedo, tío.
Legend has it if you lay your eyes on the Mistraker, don't let her out of your sights. The moment you turn your back on her, she'll be gone. And your life with it. And their model is supposed to bring me luck, but it sure hasn't paid off so far. You can have it if you want it. It will make a nice souvenir.
Wow,
Okay.
really?
Había que hacer algo con esto, es verdad. Había que hacer algo con esto. Había que engañar al pobre Popeye. Yo le llamo Popeye a este, se parece a Popeye, no jodas.
It's a pair of bolt cutters. I bet I could have a lot of fun with those.
Go ahead and grab them, son. They're useless to me. My toenails are big, but not that big.
Thanks, man.
Qué maravilla, tío.
Teapot.
I like to keep the kettle warm in case of visitors. It's me own eel bladder brew. Fancy a cup? It'll put some hair on your toes, it will.
Maybe later.
Vale, ahora sí vamos a hablar con Morten. A no ser que haga cachivache.
It's no use, boy. We'll need to find me old blueprints to get the machine back to life.
Vale, ahora sí ya no hay nada más.
Nice anchor, man.
Why, thanks, Buana. Belonged to an old lifeboat that saved me life once.
Cool. Were you shipwrecked?
Aye, a long, long time ago. I stared the Hungries right in the eyes, I did. Scarred me for life.
Qué miedo,
Haven't
tío.
set my foot on board a trawler since.
Qué miedo. Vale, ahora ya sí hablamos con él.
Nice place you got here.
Thanks, son. I try to keep her tidy. What can I do for you?
¿Qué le ha pasado al faro?
What happened to the lighthouse?
10 nights ago, there was a terrible, fierce thunderstorm, and it hit Port Artoo with full force. I had to ward off flying roof tiles as I nailed the shutters to the windowsill. Trust me, son, I've seen storms that'd make your bones cringe and your heart cry. But this storm, this was something else. Then, suddenly, a flying vessel appeared from out of the storm, and it made straight for the lighthouse. Even in the wind and darkness, there was no mistaking that airship. It was the Sisulus.
Oh,
The
los piratas.
Aye. Before I knew it, the whole
Aye.
crew was inside the lighthouse wreaking havoc. They smashed the lantern up at the top of the tower and ripped out machine parts from the guts of the service room down here. Brought me to tears seeing Old Faithful battered and broken like that.
Sorry for your loss.
Thank you, Buana. This old lighthouse is the closest to a family that I've got. Anyhow, Old Faithful has been dark and still ever since.
¿Necesitas ayuda?
Need any help?
I've got to get these gears and thingamadoodles in order somehow. If only I had my old blueprints here, this would be a piece of crackers.
¿Y dónde
This
están?
Port Artoo lighthouse is of a very special breed, you see. Specifically built for the harsh conditions of the never-ending mist. There has got to be information about it somewhere, but I'll be doodled if I know where to find it.
Necesitas sus blueprints, pero claro, ¿no los tienes tú? ¿Dónde están?
I'm looking for a lady who arrived in Port Artoo tonight.
A lady? I don't get many lady visitors up here, I'm afraid. To tell you the truth, I don't get many visitors at all.
Nice broadcaster you got up there.
Sure is, son. Got a little bit of an extra income spinning tunes and commercials from up there. Landed me a brand new used mattress from Lonnie's, it did. It's practically stain-free. I'd let you have a lie down, but it's still a little moist. This here lighthouse is pretty much the ideal radio tower. It can fill just about any frequency from up here. I've got the best broadcasting point in all of Port Artoo. Well, except the clock tower, of course. But that thing has been out of commission as far back as I can remember.
Una nota que quiero hacer aquí con respecto a este tema. No es la primera vez que en historias y en películas veo relacionado el trabajo de farero con el trabajo de la radio, con el trabajo radiofónico. Y no entiendo por qué, no entiendo cuál es la relación. Entiendo que a lo mejor la función del guarda de un faro te permite dedicarte a otra cosa, y por la altura de cómo es un faro, de cómo es su estructura, puedes emitir bien una señal de radio. Entiendo que son todas estas cosas que hacen que 2 más 2 hagan 4 en este sentido. Porque no es la primera vez que veo algo así. Me llama mucho la atención y me mola mucho todo se ha hecho, por cierto. Así que seguimos.
What's with the clock tower?
Oh, it's just kaput and the mayor won't pay to fix it, that's all. I haven't heard those bells tolling for many, many years. Guess it isn't a top priority for the mayor to get it running again. He's too busy spending the city's money down on Main Street to have time with those kinds of things.
Háblame del alcalde.
Tell me about the mayor.
Oh, he's just another corrupt cog in the machinery of big government. Just another one of the puppets being played by the folks up topside in Saint Armando.
Vale. O sea, aún no hemos conocido a nadie decente que esté en la cúpula. Y dudo mucho que lo vayamos a conocer.
So what's the lighthouse good for anyways?
Why, all of Port Artoo depends on it. It's a proud job I've got. Misting would be impossible without it. And without misting, Port Artoo is as doomed as an eel on the cutting board. Misting isn't all that it's good for either. Most trading we do with Saint Armando is done by mist as well, through the locks at Fango. They'd never find their way back without the lighthouse.
What's Fango?
That's where the locks are, for traversing up and down from Saint Armando. Anything that goes between the two has to cross Fango.
Oh.
Unless you fly, of course. But
Casi es
nobody's
como-
that mad. Of course, we used to have the trains as well. But the powers that be keep shutting them down for reasons best unasked about. The ships are just about a person's only hope to get in and out of Port Artoo these days. Without them, we'd be trapped like pewds in a bucket.
Vale, ¿qué pasa con los trenes? Aunque, mejor ni
What's up
preguntarlo.
with the trains?
Oh, they're off limits to the public now, son. Only high government officials use them these days. Why they're requiring enforcing all these regulations and blocking everything off is a mystery to me, son. I figure the less I know about it, the better.
What's being blocked off?
Well, it's the dangles now, but Port Artoo used to be an open port. People were coming and going as they pleased, by ship, plane, and train. Back then, you didn't need permits to travel up and down. A fellow was free to go exploring all they liked. It's like they're trying to hide something, don't you reckon?
Tiene que ver con las Shadowlands de alguna forma.
Okay, see you later.
Oh well, thanks for the chat. Feel free to stay around for a while and warm yourself from the fire.
Vale. Aquí había algo. Creo que aquí, ¿sabes? El ba... Hostia, el sonido,
Morton's favorite ship.
El sonido está un poco alto, ¿no? A ver, creo que aquí puedes coger el barco y ponerlo aquí y luego lo bajas para que el otro mire por la ventana sin apartar la vista. ¿Ves? Aquí está la antena.
It's Morton's broadcasting antenna.
Pero aún no hay grasa para desengrasar la polea.
Man, this reel is all rusty. It needs to be greased up if it's ever gonna work again.
Y no creo que funcione con los nachos, ¿no?
Man, that's not gonna work.
Claro. Ni aunque los calentemos. A lo mejor si los calentamos en la tetera, ¿es posible?
That doesn't need tea.
Vale, vámonos. Ya hemos dejado eso ahí, preparado para cuando llegue el momento. Vale. Estos Vince Moon no nos van a decir nada nuevo, ¿verdad?
How's it going, fellas?
Doing great now with the fire. Thanks, kid.
Vale,
I got to
perfecto. Nos vamos. De momento no nos dicen nada nuevo. No sé si nos dirán algo en algún momento. Vámonos.
It's a movie theater named Cinema Rex. It looks like it's
Vámonos.
closed right now, though. Maybe
Vamos a hablar
it opens later in the evening.
con este señor. ¿Qué pasó, mi
Hey,
rey?
funky place. Can I come inside?
You inside Club Timber? I don't think so, kid.
¿Cómo? ¿Por qué? ¿Qué tiene de especial el Club Temba?
What's so special about Club Timber?
Club Timber is the classiest night spot in the whole city. We've got all of Port Arthur's stars, champagne, and gold holed up in here. And if you think I'm letting your raggedy ass inside, you're thicker than you look.
¿Puedo usar tu teléfono, por favor?
Can I use your telephone, please?
Get your own damn phone. This one is for Club Timber management only.
Qué mala leche, ¿no?
Nice lights you got here.
Keep your hands off the floodlights, kid, or I'm gonna break your fingers off.
Es verdad, podríamos coger uno de estos para el faro, ¿verdad?
Let me in.
You know, you street urchin got a lot of attitude for more than you're worth. And it's that kind of crap that gets your teeth knocked out. Now listen carefully, because I'm only gonna say this once. We don't serve lowlifes like you in here. So why don't you just get to stepping and save yourself any further embarrassment?
Bah, this place is too fancy for me anyways.
Qué mala leche tiene el cabrón, ¿no? Algo me dice que... ¿verdad? Oh, oh. Oh, oh. Los reflectores parecen estar rotos.
Your lamp looks kinda busted.
And what part of that is any of your business?
Maybe I can help. I'm a lamp repair expert.
I ain't heard nothing about no repairman. Now beat it.
Ok.
Later.
Bueno, ya veremos. ¿Este sitio cómo se llama?
Later. It's a giant stone elephant head.
Uy, no me acuerdo cómo se llamaba este sitio, ¿eh? ¿Puedo entrar al bar ahora? A lo mejor. Yes.
That's just nonsense, Joe. I don't drink to escape my problems. I escape my problems to go drinking. Right, Gimbo?
Aye, Captain. Whatever you say.
What's up, sailors?
Hey, good to see you again.
Aye. We thought Barlow had you locked up for good, Warner.
Ha! Fat chance. This Rasta is way too clever for Babylon oppressors.
¿Cómo estáis, chicos?
How you guys doing?
Feels good having solid ground under one's feet again. I can tell you that.
Amen to that, mate. Oh, the mist scares the life out of me.
Ah, I've seen jellyfish with more backbone than you lot.
Qué cabrón, ¿eh?
I'm looking for Lena. Have you seen her?
She your special lady?
El montacargas, tío. Me acabo de acordar ahora cuando lo he visto.
Warner, I hate to break it to you, man, but it seems like she and Police Chief Barlow have got something special going on.
What you talking about?
I saw them both strolling to that big posh place on Main Street, Club Timber.
Club Temba.
She was clinging to him like she was heartstruck, walking on sunshine. Sounds to me like you've been played for a fool, son.
But
Are you fellas talking about that tall, good-looking lady from out of town who's just strolling down Main Street? If you don't mind me saying so, she's out of your league, sir. Besides, if she's clinging to Barlow, you're better off without her.
That's the truth. You try and take something away from Barlow, Barlow takes something away from you in a very bad way.
I'm not afraid of no police. I could shake them off once, I can shake them off again. I got to get into Club Temba.
Vale, chicos, ¿qué sabéis sobre el Club Temba?
What you guys know about Club Temba?
You really want to get in there, huh? Well, you're gonna have a hard time. You need to be filthy rich and well connected to get access to that joint. It's not for the people. That place is for the corrupt fat cats and untouchable high society. I'm pretty sure you can forget getting in there, Buana. You're a good man, Buana. Your place is down with the decent folk.
¡Qué horror, tío! Eres un buen hombre. Tu lugar está en el fango, con todos los demás. Qué triste y qué cierto. Contadme más sobre el jefe de policía Barlow.
Tell me more about Police Chief Barlow.
He's been in charge around here for what? Probably 20 years or so. Can't say I've got anything personal against him, but like all people with power, he tends to misuse it. He likes to crack down real hard on people he doesn't agree with. And he's certainly up to a whole lot more than just policing the city. Yes, I'm willing to bet he's tangled up in all sorts of shady doings. Police Chief Barlow is just as corrupt as the rest of the cream of the crop. I swear it. Not a single honest man holds a seat of power in this god-forsaken town.
Qué triste eso, tío.
The weight of the burden always lies on us misters.
Qué bonito es este lugar.
Nice joint this.
You kidding me? This place is the cesspool at the end of the sewer. We all flow along the gutters of these streets, drip and drizzle in our own directions. But in the end, like the soggy pieces of street trash that we are, we end up here.
Joder, hermano.
Cold, torn apart, and stepped upon.
Joder,
Face down
hermano.
in mud.
Man, that was beautiful. We should have that engraved and put on the wall.
Qué horror. Hablando de los
Tell me
marineros.
about misters.
We're the little folks. We're the ones who actually do the real work around here. We're just simple folk caught in the crossfire. We come here to get out of the rain and drink ourselves piss drunk before we head out. Come back, and then do it all over again. Misters are the kind of people that wind up in a dump like this. People with money don't come here. People with connections don't come here. We're small people. To the big shots in town, we're worth less than the blood-stained dirt under their boots. Bunch of corrupt hoodlums. That's what they are.
Tenemos que trabajar en ese discurso interior, capitán.
So when you guys heading back out?
Well, we can't right now, or we probably would. As long as the lighthouse is bust, we are stuck in port. And frankly, I'm not really in a hurry to get back out there. Sure, we gotta make a living. But a short break is well deserved. Ain't it, Gimbo?
It sure is. That lighthouse can stay broken for all I care. Oh, stone the crows, mate. I'm starting to get fed up to the back teeth of catching eel.
¿Qué pasa con las
What happens
anguilas?
to the eel?
Most of it's sold off to upbound ships. Some stays down here for refining. You can make all sorts of stuff out of eel. Steaks, liquor, plastics, medicines. They're pretty strange creatures, come to think of it.
¿Alguna vez habéis ido a San
You guys ever
Juan?
go to St. Armando?
Ah, no way. We haven't got the right permits. And even if we did, the Beco can't handle the locks. She runs too deep. I'd love to go someday, though. Get out of this bloody soup once and for all.
What are the locks?
Aye, the locks at Fango lead up to St. Armando. You got special ships going through there. Eel trawlers can't go through them. They just aren't built for it.
We're doomed to be stuck down here forever. Might as well just deal with it, I guess.
Ok. Gracias por esta charla.
See you guys later. It's a floor drain.
Yeah, I've got to comply with the Port Archu hygiene directive. This eel rinse is considered hazardous waste.
Dios, si lo sirves, cabrón.
No time to be hanging around in the bar now. I've got to rescue Lena. Hey, it's a picture of Saint Armando.
Yeah, it's an old outdated almanac. People like to dream themselves away with pretty pictures, you know? It's been hanging there forever. You can have it if you want.
Thanks, man. I love free stuff.
Vale, perfecto.
It's an almanac with pictures from Saint Armando. Man, these pictures really glorify the place.
Oh, un libro.
What you reading, Gimbo?
It's the captain's navigation book from the ship. The one about all the misting business and the lighthouse and all that. I found this picture of a lobster here. Can't stop staring at it. I'm so bleeding hungry. Oh, what I wouldn't do for some lobster stew right now.
Oh,
You didn't get any food yet, man?
Nah, everything's closed this hour.
Oh, okay. Can I borrow the book?
Rack off, mate. It's my lobster.
mira lo que tengo aquí, amigo.
I think we're onto something. But it's hardly a stew yet. It's just
Yeah.
a couple of dried lumps of lobster stuck at the bottom.
Ya, y ¿puedo poner esto aquí dentro?
Man, that's not gonna work.
Vale, té. Vale. A lo mejor con el té, ¿verdad?
Well, if it ain't a new guy in town. Welcome to our fine establishment, where the drinks are divine and the clientele are a slice of heaven itself.
Flattering, Arnie. Very flattering.
Now, what can I get you, sir? I hope you're not looking for eel rinse. I'm all out. You've got my word, however. The moment the lighthouse starts again, I'll be out through that door in a split second to secure a couple of crates once the shipments start coming in.
¿Alguna idea de cómo puedo entrar en el Club Timba?
Any idea how I could get into Club Timber?
Listen, sir. All I do is pour them their drinks. I don't ever go up there.
You pour their drinks.
What do you think this here service shaft is for? They keep sending me orders, and I keep sending up drinks. Club Timber sits right on top of this joint. Now, I don't service all of Club Timber, mind you. Just the VIP lounge up top.
Oh.
I'm not proud to be part of their business. But a man's gotta make a living, no?
So the service shaft leads right up to the VIP room.
Uh-huh. Bingo.
Ok. A ver, ¿qué sabes de Barlow?
What you know about Barlow?
Ah, Barlow. I hear a lot of talk about him on both sides of the fence. A bartender gets to hear all sides of the story, you know? The law weighs down on that man more than most people think. He has made a lot of enemies in this town, I know that much. I'm used to hearing a lot about people's woes. I can tell you, many of those woes are about run-ins with the law. And the law in this town is Barlow.
Estoy pensando que seguramente si arreglamos el faro, él se irá por más repuesto y podremos usar el montacargas, ¿verdad? Para arreglar el faro necesitamos llevar del libro y para llevar del libro necesitamos darle de comer langosta.
Busy night?
Afraid not, sir. Business has been real slow ever since the lighthouse went out. Yeah, these fellas are the first customers I've had all day. Whole city's gone to a standstill with no misters in port. These parts of the city used to be a good racket this hour. It's a real drag seeing it all dead like this.
What you got on tap?
Right now, I'm down at the lower end of nothing. Taps and shelves are all sucked clean. I normally carry the full range of Mister's poisons here, except mist fumes, of course. But without the shipments coming in, I've got nothing.
Qué putada.
What are mist fumes?
That's some bad stuff, sir. It's a byproduct. Comes out of distilling the veal rinse. I tell you, you get all sorts of whack-ball effects taking that stuff. We call them fume heads, them fellas who suck it down. Used to be a much bigger problem, though. Barlow cleaned up the worst of the fume head trash when he came into power.
I want eel rinse.
I'm sorry, sir. I've gone dry during the big blackout. Shipments aren't coming in the way it's supposed to, not the lighthouse is out. Once it starts working again, I'll run off and buy a whole new crate of it. You have my word, sir.
Ahí estamos.
I got to
Vale.
hit the streets.
Give him hell, sir.
Hey, can I play with the radio?
Yeah, go ahead and change the station all you like. You know that there's an old Army Broadway radio. It can pick up all sorts of things. It's pretty good to have in handy when the coppers are around doing raids and such.
Qué chuto. Qué chulo. Vale, la 97.0. Pero no sé yo si irán... Claro, la historia a lo mejor va con otra gente, ¿no? Lo de las radios, lo de las...
The door's locked and she's not opening. I guess I didn't make a good first impression.
Vámonos.